Alright guys, Simon here, and we're back at the monastery. The last time we were here, we made a tree, and I asked you guys, what you thought about it. Cause, well, basically, everybody had a different opinion, and I mean, and the rationale was pretty simple. We liked the tree, or we liked the idea of a tree in the monastery. We even liked the idea of a big tree in the monastery because it's an old monastery and you'd expect the tree to grow pretty big in the time that we are pretending this thing has existed for. But on the other hand, it blocks the view. In fact, it blocks a lot of views. It blocks a lot of things that we don't really want blocked. Like, that. I mean, you see a wall and a tree, and you don't really see a monastery anymore. So, having considered my options, because I asked, should I keep it or get rid of it? Really, there's a third option, and that is to heavily modify the tree and maybe get rid of most of the leaves as well. Um, I think I will, go with the third option, which is basically shape the tree so that we retain the view from most angles, but still have some greenery there because having a bit of tree there is kind of nice, I think. Actually, before we go any further, I'm going to make a copy of the save file, just so that if I mess up this tree, I'll just go back and reload the save. I'll be right back. Alright, so here's the plan. We are going to take all the leaves off. This is going to be quite a drastic pruning exercise. We're going to take all the leaves off, and then we're going to reconsider the branches, and then we're going to put the leaves back on. So we're going to violate this tree, basically. Alright, here we go. Because, yeah, because, well, I mean, you can't do this in real life with a real tree, but we can in Minecraft. So we're gonna do it. I'm probably gonna have, most of the leaves gone by the end of this exercise. What we want to do is to have a tree that looks kinda old, and so it's not gonna be as lush, but it's going to be respectable. It's going to be stately, if you can describe trees that way. You can also hear doors opening and closing. I've moved 2 villagers over here, so there's one guy there. Where's the other guy gone? Unfortunately, they don't seem to recognize most of these doors. I've gone and counted the doors again. If you look at that, I mean that's counted as a villager door. That's not, because that's blocked. And most of these actually don't count as villager doors, because you see that overhang there. That doesn't work there. Yeah, so if you actually go outside, or if you just want to walk around and look at all the doors and count the number of blocks, on either side overhead, you'll find that most of these doors don't actually count towards the villager population. So yeah, the monastery is not going to be populated very much, unfortunately, unless I manually move the villagers over. And am I? Wow, apparently cutting these leaves completely wrecks the shears. I thought the shears have more durability than this. I might need to make another shears. In which case I have to go back and get iron, which is going to be a pain. Did I pick that up? Alright, so nope, no, that's actually up there. That's a glitch. Alright, let's just come around here, pick that up. And in fact, I'm gonna get my shears now. Should I? Well, no, I won't waste your time walking back. I'll get them and then I'll come back after I've gotten new shears. Ooh, I should stop. Alright, I've got more shears and we're gonna take these leaves off. That's interesting. It's less green there now. It's still blocking the view. We didn't take off the correct leaves, obviously. Took off the bottom ones instead of the top ones, which is what the problem is. Anyway, let's keep going with this. Can can't jump up there, can I? I need to get up onto this tree. Also, I was thinking, why do the shears cut the leaves so quickly? I understand they're tools, and tools usually make things easier, but the thing is, if you're collecting leaves to keep, then you have to be careful about how you cut them, whereas if you don't care about keeping the leaves, then you... okay, that was fail. Then you don't have to worry about how you cut them. So the way I think about it is, if you're keeping the leaves, shouldn't that take more time because you're being more careful about how you cut them? Anyway, that's not really important. Alright. We're just gonna massacre these leaves. And why am I lagging? Don't do that. Alright, here we go. This might be a little drastic. Maybe I could have done this without, you know, removing all the leaves. But I really want to get to the branches and see what's going on there. I am lagging quite a bit. I don't know if you guys notice it in the video. I don't know what's going on. Is it audio lag? Is that what it is? Let me just turn that off, see what happens if I do that. No, it's not audio lag, it's something to do with cutting leaves. Whenever I click on these things, it lags. I don't know what's going on. Alright, so this just kind of used up a lot of iron. I'm not too happy about that. Alright, there we go. And we have a naked tree. Look at that. What? Wow, are you serious? This lag, I'm not happy. I'm not happy with this lag. Alright, let's pick up all these leaves. I should do something about this lag, this is not very good. Maybe I'll pause the recording for a bit. What are you doing, bro? Where are you going? Alright, there's a few leaves back there. Why on earth would this lag? I don't understand this game, seriously. Alright, let me pick up the leaves and then I'm gonna pause the recording for a bit. Just to let my computer... Okay, this is not working. Alright, hopefully that's better. That tree is pretty ugly, isn't it? Pretty ugly. Let's just see what it looks like from the outside. Okay, well here's the problem now. What kind of shape do we want this tree to be in? We want it so that it doesn't really block the view, which is kind of difficult. We want it so that it's nice and big and stately. We kind of want it to hang over here a little bit, right? We'll extend that a bit over. We don't want it there so much. I don't really have a good model for this tree, or like a good reference image or anything like that. So I mean, there. I think it's kind of okay if it blocks a bit of the view. Like we don't really have to preserve all the view. So like, you know, there, the way it's kind of there, I don't think that's too big of a problem. I might change it anyway. So there, I mean, again, maybe if you can like peek around it, then it'll be fine. Alright, let me just consider... We don't want... Okay, let's not have this much here. Alright. We might have a branch coming out this way. I have a branch, maybe like up here. Let me just get rid of those again. Like there maybe, and back here it will look like that. Alright. We don't need that much wood in the middle there, can I? No, I can't jump. Ah, okay, let's just grab some sand and pillar our way up. We don't need... In fact, we don't need that. Let's try to minimize the bulk. We don't really need this here, I don't think. Because this is like... Yeah, that's we don't want that. Let's reduce the bulk. And we'll consider this. Like, you make a little change and then you walk around and then look at it from all the angles and you make a little change. I guess the last thing to go in any build is the most complicated, because you have to navigate all the other things that have been put in already. So if we do that, then we can see... Okay, that's fine there, because you can kind of like see through the gap. I'm just thinking also when I put leaves on, it's gonna change. You know, so it's okay here, the branch is doing that. You know, you have the tree in the way, but you can also see through the tree to other things. I think that's the strategy we want to do, see through the tree to the outside. Don't think it matters if we don't see across there, but you see here, that is a problem. I want to... Let's remove this branch, if I can get outside. Let's have the tree kind of lean this way. And that's something that you won't find in... Wow. Well, I don't know what I'm doing. Why am I falling off buildings and everything? Alright, let's remove that bit. And in fact, remove that bit. And remove that bit. Let me just come back and see what height I want that. Actually, maybe I did that wrong. Maybe I want that. No, I think that's actually right. Alright, let's spread out in that direction. So if I can reach... Nope, of course I can't. Of course I can't. Let's spread out in this direction, so we can kind of go across. We go sideways without, you know, too much problems. How far should I come this way? And then up here we can extend out. No, we can extend out this way. In fact, I might keep that. And we can extend out this way even. Let's not keep that one. We can do some of the bulk there. Okay. Can I pick that up? Alright, let's see what that looks like. From here, that's... It can come out even more. I can come out this way even more, I think. And... Although, you know, once I put the leaves in, maybe that would change again. down here, so it's gonna lean that way. It's already leaning that way a little bit. You see the branches up there. I might actually have it come out a little bit more. So let's not have it come back this way too much. And then here, if we kind of have a few leaves around here, not too much, and then keep a gap there and here, then we can see through the gap. So this part is pretty much good. Up here, I mean, you can kind of see the tempo there. A bit of leaves there might be okay. Oh, I see. So there might be leaves there, and so this part will be blocked, but then we can kind of walk over this way. We'll keep this open, we can kind of peek through there. I think that's fine. So I'm thinking, in my mind, I'm thinking the leaves will be kind of flat. So not too bulky, so kind of just flat across there. Let's go up one more level. And then up here, we have like a plate of green color there. But then above that will be open. So then, from here you can see there. So that, okay, I think that will do. Let me go back out to the front and extend that forward a bit more, just so then if we look at it from this direction, the tree will kind of overhang quite a bit there. Is that good enough, or is that... I mean, if we look at that, we'll see, I think we'll end up seeing a bit of the column there, and then a massive green there. From there, I think most of the top apartment will still be blocked. But maybe that's fine. And you see a bit down here, a bit of massive green. Okay, but I think that's going to be better. So let me try this out. Let me just try this out and see how this goes. Alright, so down here we want to keep most of the... Wow, I keep doing that. I want to keep most of this clear, so we can afford a bit of leaves. Not too much here. Okay, let's not get too close there. That's close enough there. And those guys are having a good time. Have they finally recognized those as apartments? So I think there's only like 7 doors that they actually recognize as village doors. So there's gonna be like 3 village